Today on the channel, adrenaline starts to flow, you're thrashing all around, acting like a maniac, Whiplash and Trapjaw.
The spirit of the warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters Universe Origins unboxing and review. And today we've got Trapjaw, and we got Metallica's favorite son, we've got Whiplash. But remember, for all your Masters Universe needs and a whole lot more, to hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start off with one of my all-time favorite villains. We're talking with Trapjaw. Of course, this is the mini comics version of Trapjaw. Trapjaw that's like very unfamiliar to most people, I would say. The majority of the casual Masters Universe fans out there. And Trapjaw was a childhood favorite of mine. I loved the interchangeability of his arms and his weapons. Just a cool skeleton Trapjaw look and gimmick. Absolutely love that figure. Love the Origins figure. Gonna probably love this one as well. This is a little bit of a repaint, a little bit of a re-release, different colors, but that's the way it goes with this line, as we do know. But without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. Of course, these are the foreign card edition, 40th anniversary right there. Walmart Trapjaw, nothing underneath, of course, because it is foreign card. Very disappointed to get the foreign card editions, as the comic books do not have words in them, which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. And on the back, got that beautiful artwork. Got the cross-sell, of course, we're unboxing Digitino and King Randor on the channel. Make sure you check out that video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these videos along the way. UPC's warnings, things like that. We're off to the races here. Nothing else to really talk about. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's unbox him. Let's unbox Trapjaw. Got to be careful. I don't want to rip the comic. Like I always say, I don't need to be ripping any comics out of here. That's for sure. Pulled it out. There it is. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. The no look see you later, of course. We got some instructions. Don't need those. Bam! Spider-Man style. See you later. And of course, we do get the comic here. And like I said, very unfortunate we do not have words in this comic. But there's always Easter eggs. There's always Easter eggs to the future. I can see some of those little skeleton warriors right there. We know those are coming. We saw those at San Diego Comic-Con. So always interesting to see the comics. I just wish I could read them, but not in the cards. Not in the cards here today. We got Trapjaw. It doesn't look like he's locked in anywhere, so that's good. But there's old Trapjaw in the plastic prison. Let's free him. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Oh, there's been fuss. There has been fuss on this one. See you later up high over the top. There it goes. And we're going to take a look at the accessories here on Trapjaw. An interesting one. An interesting one. Of course, these are the accessories. We know them. We love them. We got the pinching arm, the claw arm, whatever you want to call it. So we got that. Of course, these are all in the gray, kind of flat gray color. Nothing else to them as far as paint goes. We got the old captain's hook right there. The hook for Trapjaw. Always love that one. And then we do got the blaster, the gun here, of course, as well. So we got 3 different ones there. And then really a 4th one if you count his arm. As a kid, for me, I always counted this just as a straight up blaster arm without all that stuff. So really 4 different weapons depending how your mind works there. But of course, we do get Trapjaw. Of course, the accessories, not the accessories, the articulation. How about the articulation of these figures are going to be the exact same with one little difference, and that's you get the arm that has the elbow joint right there, very, very tight on him. Of course, hands side to side, hands are removable. Arms do go all the way around. Head back and forth, side to side. Always love the hole through the top. You could put a string there, tie it up, and you could slide him down. I did that a lot when I was a kid. Had a lot of fun with that. Also, really love the mouth on Trapjaw. You can move it up and down. Very, very cool feature for this one. Of course, you get the waist articulation. You do get the leg articulation there at the thighs. You get the single jointed knees. You get the boot cut, and then you get the ankles back and forth. Of course, he's wearing Eternia's favorite gear, the loincloth and the cloth boots there, or the furry boots, I should say. Always looking really good. He also has his Trapjaw World Championship Wrestling belt on. Looks good. Of course, the gray color is the same color as the weapons. Same thing with the arm and so forth. Looking really good. Of course, the difference with this Trapjaw, we're so used to him in the blue, so this is a little bit alarming here. He's got the bright yellow skin. Totally a different look for the majority of people. Even myself, the first time I saw this, of course, I saw the other version first, like the majority of us did. But definitely a different look for Trapjaw. one that's a little hard to get used to. I can see a lot of kids playing with these, using this as a totally different character. I'd probably do the same thing if I was a kid playing with these guys. I'm going to throw Trapjaw on a ringside collectible stand. He fits like a glove. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%, as we always say. And make sure you get the Mattel stands for old Trapjaw there. But he fits perfectly. A little comparison action here for Trapjaw. I'm going to use a different weapon on the arms. Try to make these guys as different as possible. I mean, they're already very different, but even more so when you put the different attachments on them. One thing I do love about the attachments of these, you can store these on his belt buckle. Always loved that back in the day, and I love that right now as well. So you can put that there. That is always a really fun way to go. But very, very cool. But for me, at the end, very iconic Trapjaw, but I'm going for this Trapjaw every day and twice on Sunday. One note of difference here is that left arm, totally different left arms on this, so it's not a straight re-release. Then you get the legs that are different. So really, this isn't as much re-release as I figured it was going to be. The championship belt, of course, is the same. The arm, side arm, the robot arm is the same. The head is the same, but the rest of the body does have some differences there, at least in the arms and the legs. So not as straight up as a repaint as I was assuming going into this, so that it makes it even better figure here. So very cool to get Trapjaw, even if it is a more deeper cut version of Trapjaw. It still looks really good. I'm here for it. I like it. So there's Trapjaw here. Now we're going to turn our attention to another bad guy in Whiplash. This is just the villain's day. And Whiplash is another one I did not have as a child. I had Trapjaw. I didn't have him. I had the heavy hitter villains. And when I think of the heavy hitter villains, of course, we're thinking Skeletor. We're thinking Trapjaw. We're thinking Beastman. We're thinking Merman. We're thinking Evil Lyn. That's kind of the core right there. And then other guys were kind of off to the side. I had Clawful. I had a lot of the other ones, but I never did have Whiplash. And I always thought he was kind of the next tier down of villains, at least in my childhood imagination, maybe yours as well. But I'm happy to have Whiplash after all these years here now in this form. But there he is in the package, looking only like a Metallica song would look if he was in a Masters Universe Origins packaging. 40th anniversary at the top, of course, and on the back he's taking on Fisto and Battle Armor He-Man. He's got a tough road ahead of him there, but he might be able to get it done with that tail going on, whipping back there. Little Whiplash action. But looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Let's bust him out of the package, see what's going on. Let's try to not rip the comic book. And it looks like I'm successful once again. Uh-oh, maybe. Maybe. Don't get cocky, Kyle. Don't get cocky. Uh-oh, we got problems. Oh, we ripped it a little bit. That's what happens. See you later. A little bit on the side. It was stuck over there, so, oh, that's tough times. See you later. Spider-Man style. Goodbye. Same comic book we've seen numerous times, so we do have that. Oh, the tail is a separate piece, as I kind of assumed it would be, but there's old Whiplash in the plastic prison. Looking good. We're going to pull him out. Maybe. Oh, he's locked in, but I'm just going to pull it. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, look what happens when you just go for it. You break the side, you break him in half. Luckily, they are made to do that, of course. Off to the races. See you later. Goodbye. We're going to get him put back together here. We got it. We got to get him put back together. No disrespect in the Whiplash here. And there it is. Pops right back on, which is a fun thing to do. It's always nice to be able to do that. And then you get the tail as a separate piece. Hopefully this tail goes in fairly easy. Sometimes they fight you. Sometimes they don't. This one's somewhere in the middle. There it is. I got it on there. So looking good, looking really good. And I think this weapon is the exact same as King Randor, and I have him somewhere over here. Just unboxed him as well. It is the exact same weapon as King Randor, except it is in red color this time. Got to get the most out of your molds, my friends. That's what exactly we got to do here, and that's what Whiplash is up to. Speaking of getting the most out of your molds, I am pretty sure this is Clawful. This is what this is, Clawful's body with obviously the added tail and all that kind of stuff, but you get the same feet, the same chest armor, things like that. Obviously a different head here for Whiplash. A face only a mother could love, of course, an ugly guy, old Whiplash there. But it does look good, and like I said, I love an extra villain on my shelf. Articulation going to be the same as Trapjaw. You got all that going on, but this one always hits a little harder because of his tail. Always makes it look good. You do got a little bit of articulation to that tail if you feel you need it. Not a ton. I wouldn't say, I was going to say, does it have a bendy in it, but it does not seem to. No, it does not. But it still looks good. This is a very impressive one. I like different, and I like the repaints. I understand the repaints, getting the most out of your molds, but this one really does feel different. It's a very different color than the red of Clawful. Obviously different hands than him, but then the different head, and then the back alligator crocodile slash back there. I like it a lot, so I really do like this one. I think this is possibly the most must-have of the set. Him or King Randor, to me, are the must-haves. Trapjaw probably third, and then Digatino, depends where you're sitting. If you're collecting Sunman, he might be at the top of your list. If you don't know about Sunman, aren't collecting Sunman, guess what? He's probably at the bottom of your list. But this one looks really, really good. Stands up just perfectly on his own, but I'm sure you could use a ringside stand as well. And he does fit perfectly on the old ringside stand. Batting 1,000 here today at the table. But really good, really fun to get villains. I always love the villains of anything. Marvel Legends, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, you name it. It's always fun getting some of these villains. And that's what we got right here today. A little reuse going on, but that is the name of the game in the Masters Universe Origins line. But I'm here for both of these guys all day long and twice on Sunday. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking these two up? You passing? You playing the long game? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video. You made it this far. Of course, your thumbs up does help the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well while you're here and hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss a video. And check out the Patreon, link in the description below. We have giveaways over there, early access to content, bonus content, exclusive videos, you name it. There's a lot going on over at the Patreon. And best of all, it does support the channel. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Pick up a t-shirt, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to follow me on social media. All kinds of different stuff over there. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Whiplash and Trapjaw, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.